Today we're going to reveal 10 Mzansi celebrities who killed someone. Number 1 is Manaka Raka. Generations the legacy actress Manaka Raka knocked down and killed a schoolgirl in a car crash. The actress ran over and killed the girl on the R54 road to Leondale, near the highway in Rodikop. According to the Ekurhuleni Emergency Services, the 18-year-old grade 12 girl, Millicent Mbonani, from the Leondale High School died on the scene when Manaka BMW crashed into her and killed her. She was apparently going to visit a friend in Rodikop. Apparently, Manaka had not seen the teenager crossing the road. Number 2 is Pitch Black Afro. Tulani Ngobo, also known as rapper Pitch Black Afro, was found guilty of culpable homicide by the Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg for the death of his wife Catherine Modisane. The deceased was found dead on the 31st of December 2018, and the cause of death was blunt force trauma, which could have been caused by the accused hitting his wife's head against the wall. It was confirmed by the accused that he pushed her and she hit her head against the wall. The musician also allegedly wiped the blood from the scene with a towel, which appeared to have been hidden in the room when the police and paramedics arrived. Number 3 is Zinhle Mabena. The actress Zinhle Mabena was arrested for allegedly plotting to kill her husband Robert Ngwenya. This comes after a shooting incident that led to the death of Ngwenya's bodyguard. According to Sunday World, assailants using AK-47s shot at Ngwenya's and his bodyguard at the Centurion petrol station, and he was unharmed. Police spokesperson Captain K. Makubele said following an intensive investigation into the shooting incident that happened on 21 January 2021, police found evidence that linked Zinhle to the attempted murder. She then appeared in the Pretoria Magistrate Court, where the case against her was dropped due to lack of evidence. Number 4 is Jub Jub. Jub Jub smashed his car into a group of people in Soweto in 2010, killing 4 of them and wounding 2 others. He was allegedly drug racing with his friend Themba Shabalala when their vehicles crashed into the children. The 2 accused were officially charged with 4 counts of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, 1 count of reckless driving, as well as 1 count of driving under the influence. They were allegedly on cocaine and morphine when the accident happened. On December 5, 2012, Jub Jub was sentenced to 25 years in prison, and on January 5, 2017, the star was released on parole. Number 5 is Oscar Pistorius. In 2012, Pistorius became the first double amputee to run in the Olympics. 6 months later, he shot Ms. Steenkamp multiple times through a toilet door in his house. The shooting and subsequent trials gripped South Africa and the world. Pistorius claimed that he had mistaken her for a burglar during the night. He was eventually convicted of murder in 2015 after an appeal court overturned an earlier verdict of culpable homicide. He was released on parole on 5 January this year. A parole board granted his petition in November on the grounds that he had served half of his 13-year sentence for murdering Steenkamp. Number 6 is Kelly Khumalo. The trial of those accused of killing Mr. Meyiwe, a former captain of the national football team and Orlando Pirates goalkeeper, has gripped the country. Ms. Khumalo was first suspected of being involved after police documents were leaked in 2020 following the arrest of the man. At the time, a lawyer told local media that the gospel singer had no knowledge of the 5 individuals. Mr. Jinida then told the court that one of the suspects had said in his confession statement that Ms. Khumalo had given them instruction to kill Mr. Meyiwe. The lead investigator also said Ms. Khumalo was connected to the suspect through cell phone linkage. In addition to this, Ms. Khumalo also had a photograph of money in a transparent bag on her phone. The same image was found on one of the suspect phones. The murder case of Senzo Meyiwe is still in court. Number 7 is Rulan Sa. Rapulana was involved in a car accident which left 3 people dead and the soapy star in ICU. According to a police report at the time, the actor was fleeing from an attempted hijacking on the N14 near Diepsloot. He said the man jumped into his car while he was stationary at the robot. He said one of the hijackers pointed a gun at him and instructed him to drive along the N14 towards Umkhokha city. He then told his alleged hijackers that he would rather crash and kill all 3 of them than to give them his car and still be killed. He then sped off and lost control of his Audi A4, which crashed into a car, and 3 other people were killed in the horrific accident, including the hijacker, who was later identified as a gang member who was wanted by the police. Rapulana was seriously injured in the crash. Number 8 is Gregory Petre. Petre shot dead his partner Dan Jaron in their cottage in Captain Park. Police were called to the scene by the landlord. They found Petre heavily sedated in bed next to Jaron's body. Pill's discovered neighbor suggests that he tried to take his own life by overdosing after allegedly shooting Jaron. This is not Petregri's first run-in with the law between 2008 and 2009. Petregri and his partner at the time, John, and Australian citizens, were charged with fraud. They were arrested and initially denied the right to marry by the Department of Correctional Service while awaiting trial. After being released on bail, they went on the run, but they were later re-arrested. Number 9 is Judith Sap. Judith accidentally killed a 79-year-old pensioner in 2013. The accident happened in Soweto Mafolo Street. She hit a pensioner who was crossing over to the other side of the street. An eyewitness said Sapuma got out of her car and went to examine the building gogo, who was lying prostrate on the street. She then took the woman to Chris Hani Paragwana Hospital herself, where the woman died 2 hours later. It is alleged that Judith was so devastated that she wept uncontrollable. A family member who only identified herself as the late Gogo's daughter told Drum magazine that her family holds no grudges over the accident. Number 10 is DJ Donald Subai. Former Josie FM DJ Donald Subai was found guilty of the murder of his girlfriend Dolly Shabalala. He stabbed her in a pubic area when the couple had a fight at Subulai's Soweto flat in 2014, where she bled to death. Donald also tried to defeat the ends of justice by tampering with the crime scene by mopping up Dolly's blood on the floor. She was found in a pool of blood in Subulai's bed. She had suffered a single stab wound to her pelvis area. Throughout his trial, he maintained he did not kill her and that she stabbed herself as the pair was struggling over a knife. He was then found guilty and sentenced to 20 years for murder and 5 years for attempting to defeat the end of justice. The sentence ran concurrently. And that would be all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more content of your celebrities.